So, this is a question from one of the listeners. How do you balance contentment with, godly desires? Not sinful desires, godly desires, legitimate desires that are just not happening yet. And the Bible doesn't promise us certain things, like, for example, getting married or having kids. The Bible doesn't promise us that if you desire it, you're going to get married, etc., etc. So, how do you balance legitimate godly desires and contentment? Now, before we get into that, if you guys have more ideas, thoughts about topics, and or maybe there's a question, just please feel free to send me a message or a comment, leave a comment. Anyway, the first thing I want to do is dispel or address a Christian saying that I think has done more harm than good. A lot of Christians, I've heard a lot of Christians say this: God will not give you something until you're totally content with Him alone, and that you're okay with not having that thing at all. Now, yes, I get the intention. We want to be content with God. We want God to be our greatest source of joy. But notice, the Bible never says that God should be the only need that we have. God also created us to have certain legitimate needs. Okay, now there's a difference between a need and a luxury. So a luxury might be if you've got like $1 million in your bank account, or if you have like a sports car, a Porsche, Ferrari, and a helicopter, things like that. Okay, luxuries can even include smaller things, but for you they are luxuries. Now that depends on different convictions. But think of a father for a moment. Imagine if a father had a kid, and the kid said, "Dad, I'm really hungry, I'm starving, I haven't had breakfast and lunch, and I'm really, really hungry, can we have dinner?" And then the father tells his child, "Son, the only time you're gonna get dinner is when you can completely say that you are content with me and me alone. And only when you're content with me alone will I give you dinner." Now, everyone would agree that's a terrible father. And yet, we somehow say that about God the Father, which is really, really weird for me. Now, the Bible does say that the Lord Jesus is our source of joy, but at the same time, we have to also remember God created us with needs that are legitimate, biblical, and godly, and with limitations as well, so that we go to Him and ask Him for those needs, and we are grateful to Him when He provides those needs. Now, before I get to really try to answer the question, let me give a perspective as well. Remember that contentment is not really a situation issue, but it is a heart issue, and it is a long-term perspective. What do I mean? First, it's a heart issue. It's a heart issue because many times we have to really reconsider what we are desiring or praying for. Sometimes we think we need something and then realize it's not really a need. Like when I was a kid, I always said, Dad, get me a family computer, or get me this video game on the family computer. I need it. It's a need. It's not a need. Come on, it's just a want, right? For some people, they feel that they need to get married. Like they need to get married. When I was a single, I felt like I was burning so hard, and the Bible said it's better to marry than to burn. I was like, God, I am, if you were to ask the level of heat of my burning, I would be Super Saiyan Goku. All right, I was burning. And so I said, Lord, marriage to me is a need. And on some level, I guess it was, because, we are created to be beings with certain needs as well, certain hopes, certain desires. But acknowledge also, so again, that's based on your conviction, that's based on your situation as well, in terms of your heart, your spiritual status, your spiritual condition, and all of that. But also consider this: people will eventually say things like, "Oh, I need a spouse." When you have a spouse, I need a child. When you have a child, I need a grandchild. So it's always one season after another. Maybe at first something is a legitimate need, like I need a cell phone. It's for ministry, it's to keep in touch, it's just a necessity of life. Cell phone, okay, I need a cell phone. and then I need a better cell phone, then I need a tablet, then I need a laptop, then I need a desktop, then I need. So you see, the needs, quote unquote needs, begin to change depending on the situation, the condition of the heart, all of that stuff. So that being said, those two perspectives being said, first, it's not about your situation, it's about the condition of your heart. And second, it's a long-term issue. Okay, what you need now, once you finally have it, you're going to need something else and something else and something else in life. That's just life. So first, it's not based on the situation. Second, it's based on the condition of your heart and the condition, your spiritual condition. And third, please don't think that God will not give you a need, something you legitimately need, a godly desire, unless you're 100% completely satisfied with Him and Him alone. Go back to the analogy of the father with a child or with a kid. Now, to answer the question, how do we balance contentment with godly hopes and desires with the acknowledgement that God is sovereign? And the answer to that is to simply continue going to God. This is just me. Continue to go to God and ask Him for whatever you believe you need at the moment, whatever you're desiring, hoping for, and pray to Him, ask Him for these things. Of course, they have to be godly things, all right? At the same time, pray. Ask God to reveal to you the condition of your heart. Show Him if, or ask Him to show you, if this is really a need in your life, or this is just, because you're envying a certain situation, a certain person, you want this or that from some that you see that another person has, So on one hand, pray and ask God for those needs. On the other hand, pray and ask God to reveal to you the condition of your heart. Now, if those two are clearly prayed about, then God will either give you what you need, or He will tell you to wait, or He will help you realize that it was never truly a need after all. So those are the three. There's no real balance in terms of like, okay, as long as it's a cell phone, then it's a need. But if it's an Apple phone, then that's a want. If it's this kind of tablet, it's a need. If it's this kind or that brand, it's a want. There's no such thing. All right. It really is a condition of the heart. It's a spiritual thing. It's also a long-term perspective kind of thing. And every single desire should be given up to the Lord and lifted up to the Lord in prayer, and to allow God to be the one to convict us, to mature us, and to clarify to ourselves what we should really be pursuing in life. I hope that helped. God bless.